Hello, good morning, happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining me for another Saints and Angels Oracle deck reading for our week to come. It's June 27th. It's our final Friday here for June. Thank you so much for joining me, of course. And our theme this month is, this is our final week, Judgment. I have really seen this epic card playing out in so many different ways and spaces, all of these different angles, and on large scales, small scales, from distant proximity to me into direct world of my own inner world, in such dynamic and different ways. It's been a really impactful month. I mean, for myself even, but I know for so many around the world, it's been a very impactful month as well. What can you really say at times like these, except to lean into faith and believe that all things happen for a reason, and that at the end of the day, good will overcome. And that until it is good for everyone, it's not over yet. That's always my mantra. That's my great notion and truth that I reside in, and pull myself back into personal peace in my own world and space, because that's really the only place that each one of us even has a locus of control. You can influence or impact your own world. And depending on where you are in the world, we have different roles to be playing a part of, I feel. And those are divinely set. And so my best route of service to the whole is to embody where I am myself, my coordinate point and my role as, fully as I can, to the fullest, the most enlightened, to be of good service in every way that I can, and to act according to how I want to be judged in the place that I have been chosen to live and be a part of. Because you can't live anybody else's life for them. That's kind of one of the basic, undeniable truths of this world, of this reality. You have one point of view, and you can't do more than one thing. You can't be in more than one place. Learning to accept, as hard as it is, the rest of the world, the judgments that are cast upon it, the way things play out, accept things as they are in reality, and know that where you're at, or where I'm at specifically, I'm kind of saying this to myself, but I'm also saying to others, because I know if it's helpful for me, it can be helpful for others. And here we are at the end of the month, too. So I just think it's a good time to put my own sort of judgment on the whole thing, is just simply do good work in your own space. And that's hard enough. It really is. I mean, each one of us has our hands full doing what's presented in front of us. Wherever we're called for action, to be active, do that. Play that role. Take the chances when they come to you, and you'll be fulfilled. You'll do the good service that you're meant to do and cause great impact around you just doing that, and see your world change. Anyways, here we are at the end of June. Like I said already, we'll get ready to pull our final Friday card. I'm sure I've sort of talked about our theme for the month enough. So thanks for joining. If you are new, welcome. I am going to pull the card. I like to take a minute usually to do a quick little meditation, become a good audience is what I like to kind of call it. Get grounded and heart-centered, prepared to receive the messages from the card. Like fertile soil, create a peace within the self first. So that's what we'll do now. Thanks, everybody. Let's get comfortable. And I'm going to close my eyes and lead us. It's not hypnosis, so if you are doing something else, that's totally cool. You can keep doing what you're doing. Become more conscientious in what you are doing, if you can. In your body, in your mind, in your own spirit, what it's doing, what it's taking place in, what it's observing, what's around you. That's really what I hope to encourage with the meditations in this sort of quiet down period for a couple of minutes, is that coming into the self, into the now. And so however you can get comfortable and do that is perfectly fine. But I'm going to close my eyes and lead whoever and all of us who would like to close their eyes down. Oh, except we've got a commercial, so that's perfect timing. I guess we're going to do silent backgrounds. Closing our eyes down now, settling into the silence of the moment. Facing those unexpected disruptions and leaning into them. Maybe it is a bit uncomfortable. It's not the perfect background. I'm sure there's going to be sounds and disturbances from my end. Feel free to listen to those or notice that which is around you already taking place. Breathe down deeply. Settle down deeply as we quiet down for a moment here in the now. Take a few conscious breaths on your own. Really letting the air expand in the lungs, in the diaphragm and abdomen. Maybe even holding it for a moment and then letting it release gently up and out. Relaxing down. Turning off all of the outside distractions and to-dos, all that sensory input that is continuously bombarding us from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep each day. So thank you for taking this time, taking this beautiful moment of silence, in fact, with me, with others here today. Perhaps we could envision a group, a gathering, a circle around a fire, perhaps, all sitting together, preparing to receive beautiful messages. Gathering in gratitude, thanksgiving, in positivity, in love, in encouragement, camaraderie, in friendship, commitment, loyalty, honesty, true to our higher selves, true to this whole experience. Sitting together in a moment of silence. Breathing into it. See all of those good emotions, that love, and so many different molecule formations. Breathe it in along with the oxygen. Those ones that your inner system needs most are called forth. See them riding the tide of the air into you, being received. gratefully welcomed. Breathing in the silence, the quiet, love on the air, friendship in the air, truth of the air. You're still here. It's not buffering. Breathing and just savoring these last few moments of quiet. Allowing yourself to soak in that which you need. Filling up that cup perfectly to the top. The Holy Grail. Don't spill a drop. Know that you are filled up just like that vessel, just like that Holy Grail cup. It's impossible to spill anything or to lose anything of that beautiful love that fills you up, that fills each one of us up. Sovereign golden light. Feel it porously seeping through every layer of your being, grounding you like thick honey, has weight, has intelligence with it. It is full of life, of your life, your conscious intelligence. So many forms, manifestations. Feel yourself settling into yourself, grounding down into the here and now moment. Remember the room around you, that we are gathered in the here and now. Feel your fingers and toes. Wiggle them. Prepare to open your eyes as I prepare to ring my bowl. That's back on. We can put the music back in the background, I guess. That was wonderful. And now I'll take out my deck. Tell them thank you for joining us. That was wonderful. For your energetic guidance and input, we thank you and we ask you once further to offer us a card, a message of support or advice here for us as individuals and as the collective as we gather in gratitude. We feel and acknowledge your beautiful love around us, saints, angels, our ancestors, the ascended masters, God, Source, Mother Earth, all of those other beings who gather and witness our journey and who are a part of it just as much as we are. We thank you, thank you, thank you. We ask you for guidance or support using these beautiful cards here on our final Friday, June 27th. Actually on a 9-day, we close out our final reading on the theme and chapter of judgment here. So much going on. We ask for one final piece of input, and we thank you deeply. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put the cherry on top of my thank yous. Now we'll shuffle. Whoop. Let's get it going. Perhaps I'll put it down for a minute. Let's give it a good feel. A lot of static, a lot of high vibrational energy. I think I'll do a knock and a cut, actually, if you don't mind. The love of God. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm not even one to really say amen or anything like that, but that is something I guess you say amen to. After a month of judgment, the final message to be, excuse me, I think that's beautiful, especially with sort of the ponderings, the things that we started off, or I started off the reading here today with, and what the world's going through. Righteous judgment of God. You know for sure you stand in your own truth, in your own unconditional love and acceptance of the whole, when at epic times like this, sort of apocalyptic, really cataclysmic times, you have no fear. You can stand firmly and say, yes, I cannot wait for the day of God's true judgment, of true creator, the one infinite creator's actual righteous corrections to become seen, and to be felt, to the reverberation of it to come out. It's difficult to speak about, and I could probably go on for a little too long about my own personal feelings of infinite creator and the workings of that, especially in the reality space and the constructs of creation down here. But I won't. I will read from the book here now. Maybe during the week I might make a blog or something on that. Interesting, it's on page 49. Sorry, I'm thinking of this, and it also is a 9 with a 4. So we have wonderful. Now I'm not even looking at the numbers. I'm so distracted thinking about all the different symbologies. Let's stick to one subject here and interpret things in a way so you don't get too convoluted, too confused, because you can really get lost sometimes in all the avenues of if you start trying to look at a ball from every angle, you'll start trying to look at that ball all day long. You can look at a circle from 360-degree different angles. It's still the same ball. Let's just step back for a moment and we do one thing at a time and not chase our tail, trying to just get started on one thing. Or so indecisive about all the many things that could be done. God is love, and God is everywhere. Therefore, divine care is surrounding, healing, and supporting this situation. The answer to your question is quite simply love. That's because it's all that exists in truth. By focusing upon God and this caring, you'll find the answers, solutions, and results you're seeking. It appears you've been struggling to do things on your own. This card is a reminder for you to call upon God for everything. Heaven's infinite wisdom has miraculous answers and solutions for you. Don't worry about how your prayer will be answered. Instead, have faith that God's will is for you and your loved ones to be at peace. Your life's purpose involves your being a role model of divine love. By meditating upon God before you do anything, you're a reflection of this shining light, which is the best way for you to be a spiritual teacher, by living as an example. Feel God's powerful love, in your heart right now, and know that this is the answer that you seek. Wow. There's so many little synchronicities in there for me. I couldn't even, just started reading Course in Miracles. Well, rereading because I had read it many years ago, but this is coming to it afresh. And yeah, so much in there. And also just a couple of other synchronicities for me that so profound, like almost, have me stumbling in my words, kind of. I want to make some notes for myself. I like to, I'm a big writer and a fan of writing my own notes down about things, constellations that kind of come together, images that I start to see forming in that kind of way. But like I just mentioned, doing one thing at a time is very helpful. So let's finish up this video and then I'll go do that. Thanks for joining me here this Friday. Thank you for being with me this morning. If you come every week, I really do appreciate your energies and your audience so much. If you're brand new here, thank you. Thank everyone, and myself included, for our beautiful contributions to the collective. We certainly would not be the same without any of us. I really feel each one of us is God, God's love, a fractal source of God living out a finite piece of infinite exploration. And so thank you for your discoveries, for your choose an adventure, and I wish you the best on your choose your own adventure endings. Make your choices powerfully, live in God's love, ask Him or Jesus or Buddha or any sort of other references maybe you have that are close to your heart, ancestors, your grandmother. Like sometimes I think of my grandmother. What would she do? But anyways, yes, live in that. Stay in the moment as much as you can, right? And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you'll join me next Friday. And yeah, see you next time.